They say Oklahoma is landlocked. Safe. Nothing but prairie winds and endless skies. But legend has it that beneath the surface of our lakes and rivers, something ancient stirs. Something that predates the settlers, the native tribes, even the very ground we walk on. My name doesn't matter. What matters is what I discovered last summer at Lake Thunderbird. What the locals call the feeding season. Cultural folklore suggests that Oklahoma's waters hold secrets darker than their muddy depths. It is said that when the land was carved by glaciers millions of years ago, something was trapped beneath something that learned to wait. The Kiowa spoke of it first. They called it Tonkawa Moki, the water walker. Legend has it that every 7 years, when the summer heat peaks and the water levels drop, it rises to feed. The story goes that it doesn't hunt randomly. Many people believe it can taste fear in the water, smell desperation from miles away. And once it marks you, there's nowhere to run. But I didn't believe any of that. Not until I met Sarah Chen. Sarah was a marine biology graduate student from OU. Brilliant. Rational. Everything I thought I was. She'd come to Lake Thunderbird that scorching July to study the unusual fish die-offs that had been plaguing Oklahoma waters for decades. There's something wrong with the ecosystem, she told me over coffee that first morning. The pH levels, the oxygen content, it's like something is systematically draining the life from these waters. She had no idea how right she was. We are exploring the myth of the Oklahoma water walker, but Sarah was collecting facts. Water samples. Temperature readings. Fish specimens. She mapped every anomaly, every dead zone, every place where the water grew suddenly, inexplicably cold. That's when we found the pattern. It is said that evil leaves traces. The data showed something impossible: heat signatures moving through the lake bed, following ancient river channels that had been dry for centuries. Moving in organized patterns. Hunting patterns. Sarah's excitement was infectious, but I felt something else. Dread. Look at this, she whispered, pointing to her sonar readings. There are caverns down there. A whole network of them, connecting every major lake in Oklahoma. And something's living in them. The story goes that she insisted on night dives. Against every instinct, every whispered warning from the locals, we went deeper. 50 feet down, the water turned black. Not dark black. Like swimming through liquid void. Sarah's flashlight cut through it, revealing carved stone walls. Smooth. Purposeful. Ancient. That's when we saw the bones. Not human bones. Not animal bones. Something else entirely. Something with too many joints, too many teeth. And they were arranged in patterns. Deliberately. Like an offering. That's when Sarah's equipment started failing. When the water around us began to move without current. When we realized we weren't alone down there. Legend has it that the Tonkawa Moki can taste your fear through your skin. I learned that night it's not a myth. The water around Sarah began to glow a sickly phosphorescent green. Her screams were muffled by her regulator, but I could see the terror in her eyes as something vast moved beneath us. Many people believe that in moments of pure terror, time slows down. They're right. I watched in crystalline detail as tentacles, no, not tentacles, something worse, something like liquid shadow given form wrapped around Sarah's legs. She fought. God, how she fought. But it pulled her deeper into those carved tunnels, into the network that spans beneath all of Oklahoma's waters. I surfaced alone. Gasping. Broken. The authorities found her equipment 3 days later, miles away in a completely different lake. They said she must have gotten disoriented, suffered equipment failure. But I knew better. Cultural folklore suggests that those who encounter the Tonkawa Moki are marked forever. I thought it meant haunted by memory. I was wrong. The story goes that it doesn't just feed on flesh. It feeds on connection. On love. On the bonds that tie us to life itself. 3 weeks after Sarah disappeared, I started changing. Food lost its taste. Colors faded. People's voices became distant echoes. It is said that the water walker doesn't just kill, it slowly drains the life force from those who witness its feeding. But the real horror, the twist that keeps me awake. Last night, I received a message. From Sarah's phone. A video file.
Whoa, are you still here? Not hidden under the blanket yet? Then hit that like button and share this video with a friend who swears they're not scared until they hear this part. Every click keeps Dark Hour Diaries alive, bringing ye terrifying true stories, disturbing encounters, and chilling mysteries. Ye know, the stuff that keeps ye sleeping with the lights on. Now, back to the nightmare.
Last night, I received a message. From Sarah's phone. A video file. It showed her, or something wearing her face, standing waist deep in Lake Texoma. Her eyes were black as the deep water. Her smile too wide. And she was beckoning to me, mouthing words I couldn't hear but somehow understood. Come join us. The water is lovely. Many people believe that once the Tonkawa Moki marks you, there's no escape. That eventually, all the marked return to the water. We are exploring the myth of Oklahoma's cursed waters, but some myths are just truths waiting to be discovered. The lesson can be learned, but it may already be too late. If you live near Oklahoma waters, if you've ever felt that inexplicable chill while swimming in summer heat, if you've seen shadows moving beneath the surface where none should be. Legend has it that the Tonkawa Moki is patient. It can wait decades between feedings. But it never forgets those who glimpse its realm. I'm driving to Lake Thunderbird now. Not because I want to. Because I have to. The pull is too strong now. The water calls to me in Sarah's voice, promising reunion, promising an end to this hollow existence. It is said that some stories don't have endings. They just have transitions. If you never hear from me again, remember this: stay away from Oklahoma's waters after dark. Trust the old warnings. And if you see someone beckoning from the depths, don't look too long.
Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves a good scare. Every tap and share helps us bring ye more terrifying true stories, disturbing encounters, and chilling mysteries. Tales designed to keep ye up at night. This is Dark Hour Diaries, where your nightmares find a voice. Arr!